guys, it's me again. Welcome back to Investing Ideas. इस एपिसोड में हम फार्मा कंपनीज का भविष्य जानने की कोशिश करेंगे क्योंकि कोविड के मौसम में अगर किसी का फायदा हुआ है तो इट इज डेफिनेटली फार्मा. बट फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट फॉरवर्ड फार्मा स्टोरी में कुछ दम है कि नहीं? व्हाट आर द रेवेन्यूज दैट वी कैन प्रोजेक्ट? क्या रिस्क है, क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज है, एंड इज इट अ सेफ बेट फॉर यू? We'll discuss all of this on this episode. But before we can move on, press the bell icon, subscribe to this channel so you get alerts for all of our upcoming videos. Chalo, let's look into the crystal ball. Now, before we move ahead, let's take a brief overview of the Indian pharmaceutical sector, both in India and overseas. Now, production के हिसाब से देखा जाए तो India is the largest provider of generic drugs worldwide. In terms of pharmaceutical production, we are third by volume and 14th by value. Of all the vaccines that are supplied internationally, India accounts for 50% of those distributed. तो numbers के हिसाब से देखा जाए तो 40% of all the generic demand of vaccines in the US comes from India, as in we produce it. And 25% of all medicines sold in the UK are Indian. कमाल है ना? अगर ईयर ऑन ईयर ग्रोथ कंपेयर की जाए तो फार्मा इंडस्ट्री का मूविंग एनुअल टर्नओवर इज रुपीज 1.52 ट्रिलियन एज ऑफ अप्रैल 2021, अप फ्रॉम रुपीज 1.43 ट्रिलियन इन अप्रैल 2020. In April 2019, the domestic pharmaceutical moving annual turnover was rupees 1.3 trillion. So all in all, the trajectory is moving upwards. तो सब बोलते हैं कि कोविड के बाद फार्मा इंडस्ट्री में बहुत बूम आया, पर कितना बूम आया? Let's look at some real numbers. According to data released by a leading market research firm, the Indian pharmaceuticals market has seen a robust growth of 51.5% for April 2021 for multiple reasons. Firstly, the low base effect of April 2020 when the sales were hit owing to a countrywide lockdown. Secondly, volume growth during the month owing to steady demand. And thirdly, the second wave which boosted sales of COVID drugs. और ये तो मैं सिर्फ ड्रग मेकर्स का डेटा बता रही हूँ. वी हैव नॉट इवन कंसिडर्ड द ग्रोथ इन द डायग्नोस्टिक्स बिजनेस इन इंडिया, यानी कि ऑल द कंपनीज दैट हैव प्रोड्यूस्ड द RT-PCR किट्स, द रैपिड एंटीजन टेस्टिंग किट्स, द होम स्वॉब्स. All this business has more than doubled and tripled in revenue over the last 1.5 years. But will this trend continue? Is it safe to make a fresh investment in pharma at this point? We can only answer this by looking at some risks and opportunities. पहला रिस्क ये है that it's a heavily regulated industry both in India and overseas. हर कंट्री के अलग लाइसेंसिंग नॉर्म्स हैं, अलग कानून है दैट कंपनीज हैव टू फॉलो टू डू बिजनेस देयर. मतलब एक भी FDA अप्रूवल अगर अटक गया तो रेवेन्यूज में बहुत भारी ऊपर नीच हो जाती है. दैट इज समथिंग यू हैव टू कंसिडर एज एन इन्वेस्टर. लेट्स लुक एट द सेकंड रिस्क. Some of the pharma stocks like Ipca Labs, Cipla and Dr. Reddy benefited because of COVID-19, but a very small amount of revenue is COVID-related drugs, which is less than 10% of revenue in the year 2021. How will these companies mitigate this revenue once the COVID demand dies down? Extra 10% revenue कहाँ से लाएंगे? Now, number 3 is that foreign markets में बहुत ही stringent pricing pressure होता है, which affects the profit margins by quite a bit. This is why many companies have reported negative growth in the overseas market and flat growth in the Indian market in the financial year gone by. Now, the fourth risk is underperformance. इस सेक्टर ने पिछले कुछ सालों में अंडरपरफॉर्म किया है. Although the Nifty Pharma Index is up over 100% year on year, individual stocks like Sun Pharma, जो 2015 में 1200 लेवल्स को टच कर चुके थे, along with Lupin that touched over 2000, fell to 350 and 550 levels respectively during the pandemic. Even after the rally, they are nowhere close to the top. Instead of taking a generic view, invest in companies जिनका business, geographies, distribution channels consistent है for growth. अब रिस्क तो मैंने आपको बता दिए. Let's look at some greener pastures. Yes, अपॉर्चुनिटीज को एग्जामिन करते हैं. डिमांड के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देखा जाए तो we expect domestic growth to pick up in the first half of FY 2022. On the export front, we anticipate that the US and European markets will do better than the last quarter. इसके साथ ये भी बोलना ज़रूरी है that the biggest opportunity of all is that India is a 1.38 billion people population, जिनको हर stage of life में healthcare की demand तो होगी. Whether you're a young adult or you're a baby or you're an elderly person, दवाई तो सबको लगेगी ना. That's the biggest opportunity of the pharma sector going forward. Last but not the least, Indian pharma companies are in a very unique position to propel growth and make use of all the opportunities that lie ahead. Indian companies are among the most competitive globally and are gaining market share rapidly. Our pharmaceutical companies have made a strong capability over the years by complying with US FDA norms and launching attractive new product pipelines. So with the right stock pick, you stand to make some very favorable returns on investment within the pharma sector. बस इसके साथ ये एपिसोड भी यहीं खत्म हुआ. Do let me know in your comments how you like the show, and if you're planning to invest in pharma, do let us know how you're approaching it. Please share this video with your friends and family. Follow us on our social media handles and don't forget to tune in for the next show. I'll see you then. Stay invested.
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.